What's up, everyone? Welcome to 10-Minute Offense. This is the NBA edition. I'm Julian. We got Steve and we got Javon. Guys, so the Lakers, they turned their play around the last time we talked last week. They were in their little rut without AD and Schroeder, but Schroeder came back on Friday and they got their win and got another win on Sunday. So I just want to see how you guys, what's your thoughts on the Lakers play these last two games going into All-Star break?
You were right. When Schroeder comes back, they'll be all right. It helped that they played, the Blazers and the Warriors have been good. It was nice to see them wax Golden State. Yeah, I think they're toying with this. I think LeBron watches 10-minute offense and goes, "Oh, these cats are in panic mode, so we're gonna lose 4 in a row." But no, now we're gonna win. But yeah, it's funny. You lose a few games, it's panic mode. You win a few games, it's no longer panic mode. You feel so much better going to sleep, watching them after their last, 2 games. At one point against the Warriors, I think they were up like
30. Didn't even have to watch the second half of that game.
Well, I watched it because it was great. It was great to see Jared Dudley play so much, and Giannis's little brother dunked on one of the Warriors. So it was. I actually like watching games like that to see these guys that don't get to play get some run in. So anyway, yeah, feels good to watch.
I was getting some hate last week after the show because someone texted me and was like, "Man, what are you doing talking all this shit about the Lakers, dude? Are you even a fan anymore?"
Who was it? Call him out. Who was
it? It was my boy Chris Elder, dude. Listens to the show, and he was saying I'm not a Laker fan anymore. But let me get back on the Lakers bandwagon this week. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm not taking a whole lot from the win against Golden State because I don't think Golden State did play that well. But I will say defensively, we look way better. We held Portland to 93 and Golden State to 91 points. So I think it all started on that end of the floor, and we got out and played Laker basketball. LeBron was throwing lobs to Harrell and running a bit. So, and Julian, yeah, big props. You're right. Schroeder changed everything.
Yeah, I agree with everything you guys are saying. I love the presence from Schroeder on the defensive end, just adding that pressure. Lakers getting back to their rotation, kind of just missing AD so everyone could feel comfortable. But like how we were talking last week, the bench players, they need that relief from like LeBron and AD and Schroeder to like just be themselves.
They need to be bench players and come off the bench and
exactly stick to their role.
Yeah.
And tonight, the Lakers, they got a tough game against the Phoenix Suns, a division matchup. So I just want to see what's your predictions on the Lakers Suns game tonight. And it's in LA.
Go for it, Javon.
First match.
Okay. So I think the Lakers will probably lose this game tonight, unfortunately.
Oh, your boy's gonna text you again.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Any news, any press is good press. But I just rather be right than wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a tough game. Suns are playing well. I think we have like the same record, and I think they're a step up from Golden State and Portland in talent right now. So I think this will be a tougher game, and Lakers will probably take an L.
Yeah, I think they have the same amount of losses, but I think the Lakers have one more win just because they played one more game. At least that's how it was on Sunday. I'm going to say Lakers win a close one, trail the entire fourth, and then LeBron is like, nah, I'm not letting these young guys win. Like, let me show Javon and some of these other people what I'm really about. But I think it's a great game. It's nice to see. I really like Devin Booker. I like what the Suns are doing. So it's exciting. Phoenix has never been a team that I hated. There's some teams that I just cannot stand. But it's cool to see teams rebuild from within. I know they grabbed Chris Paul recently, but to build from within, draft right, and become successful. Like, it's proof like you don't have to just grab free agents from all over the place to have a winning team. So yeah, I'm looking for a good game tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking for a good game as well. I have the Lakers getting this W tonight. Shooter and Chris Paul reunite, former teammates last season.
Good
So
point.
I feel they're going to have a little battle within, and LeBron and CP3, as we know. But Devin Booker has been hooping. I know because I have him on my fantasy team. The man has just been getting buckets efficiently. But I feel like the Lakers, they'll pull together. It's going to be a close 1-3. Lakers will somehow pull away, get a free throw, get some free throws at the end and create that distance. But I got the Lakers for a 3-game win streak.
Okay.
And
Like
so
it.
the neighbors, the Clippers,
Well,
they're on the road though. This is how you guys liking the Clippers play. I know they're still in the playoff race with the Jazz, Lakers, Suns. So how do you guys liking with Paul George getting back? And they lost against Milwaukee, a close one. Had a little Clipper meltdown, not let 9-0 run and lose the game. But how you guys like their play?
The Clippers are trash, and I don't really watch their games much, but I get a chance to watch their game on Sunday against the Bucks, and I was really surprised that they lost that one. They were leading basically through the entire fourth quarter, and Milwaukee is not really like a clutch team. But
no,
I
I
did
know.
read I was like, Kawhi is gonna get beat by Giannis in the clutch. Very shocking. So the Clippers actually have the second worst clutch shooting rating in the NBA this season. And what does that tell me? That tells me that there's a problem with their coaching. I don't really think it's their roster. They have a great roster, but I just think Tyronn Lue doesn't know how to get Paul George and Kawhi their spots late in the game. So that's my biggest thing with the Clippers. I think their coaching is going to hold them back in the playoffs the rest of the season.
I agree. But I do watch Clipper games, and I'll tell you why. It's the same reason why I watch the Packers play, the USC Trojans, and the San Francisco Giants, because I hate them all, and I love rooting against them almost as much as I love rooting for my own teams. That Giannis dunk to not seal the game, but almost put it away was exciting. Yeah, I know you were asking in the meeting if they should trade for a point guard. I think they should. I don't know who it would be, but I definitely feel that, like we talked about last week for a minute, nobody's giving Utah any love, and they're just dominating.
No love.
Yeah.
The Lakers are the Lakers, who have the second best record in the West without AD right now. You got the Suns, then you've got, the handful of teams in the East that are good. I think if they want to compete for an actual title, all jokes aside, they have to make some sort of move, because the roster, I don't feel it's complete. But I don't know what that move is. But hey, I like watching them lose. It's fun for me.
Javon, that stat that you said, that was very interesting, because that really depicts the Clippers ending their games last season and this season, just struggling to close it. If Kawhi or Paul George aren't hitting, who's going to close it out for them? So I like that stat, because that really,
you got to think one of those two dudes, man. I mean, those are both all-stars. Like, you
can-
want the ball in those guys' hands, right?
exactly. And it's weird, because it seems like Kawhi used to be more efficient back in the day with San Antonio, Toronto, and now it's just a different situation. It's probably his rhythm. I know it's so many factors, but very interesting.
Yeah. My big knock on Kawhi is the leadership thing. I just never really saw him as like the LeBron level leadership, or even I think KD is more respected than Kawhi in the league.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, look at KD with all those star players. They're good, He and fan wise, he was the leading guy in the in the East to get all-star votes. So, but yeah, they say Kawhi doesn't, he doesn't even live in LA. I think he lives in San Diego and like is late for practice. These are just reports, but you never see him being fully vocal. It's just, I feel like he gets that pass because he's like supposedly a nice guy, but whatever.
Yeah.
Keep choking to the
Clippers-
Nuggets.
Yeah.
The Clippers play tonight against the Celtics on the road. Celtics are struggling.
That's a
this season.
great doubleheader.
Yeah, what's your predictions for that game?
I'm rooting for Boston. I know it's icky to say,
okay.
gross, but I can't root for the Clippers.
I hear you.
I'll go Boston.
See, that's a tough one because it's Boston and Clippers. I just want to see a good game. I really don't care who wins, but I just want to see a good game. And the last topic, guys, with All-Star Weekend or All-Star Day a few days away on Sunday, I want to see like you guys is like mid-season MVP, sixth man, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved. If you guys have one.
Can I go?
Yeah,
first?
I came prepared.
Me too.
Go, Steve. Go.
So mine is all Laker connected.
Okay.
All right. Where do you want me to start, Julian?
I'll say MVP.
MVP is LeBron. It could be it could be other players, right? You've got Embiid, you've got Joker, you've got even Steph. It's just LeBron, If the Lakers don't have, and he could win it every year. We've talked about this recently. He could win it every year, and it's almost like whoever votes on it says he's so good, he doesn't really get to win it, so we're gonna go with the next guy. He could be the MVP every year, and he's 36, or whatever, however old he is. So that's my MVP. Who you want me to go with next? What's the next?
Who's your sixth man?
My sixth man of the year is, where is it? Now I gotta find it. I lost it. Oh, ex-Laker, Jordan Clarkson.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
He's balling. There's a lot of guys, I could cheat and go Montrez or somebody like that, or the dude from the Raptors, however you pronounce his last name, Boucher. But I'm going with the ex-Laker. Clarkson is balling. He balled out against his former team. So I always liked him. It's great to see him playing well on a great Utah team.
His first winning team, it seems like, in his career, which is
my rookie of the year is not a former Laker, but he's related to a former Laker, and that's obviously LaMelo Ball. I wrote he's starting now, but his numbers the last month since he's starting are pretty crazy for a kid.
Basically
27-6, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists a game, and he's shooting 42% in the last month or so. I mean, I wonder how Lonzo feels because he just outshines him.
Because that was the hype. Lonzo was supposed to. That's how Lonzo was supposed to.
Rookie year. Yeah, and I feel like LaMelo just has a much better shot, and he shoots it with much more confidence. I'm also partial because I have him on my first place fantasy team. So,
well, that's why you're kind of in first place.
I got both Ball brothers, and I won't take too much time. But my most improved player is a former Laker, Julius Randle. He is balling for the Knicks, and I think they're in 4th place right now in the East. Coaching matters. That's all I can say. His stats are better in every single category. And again, there's a good list of 8 to 10 players that you could pick most improved. But 1, I think he is the most improved, and 2, I wanted to stick with my Laker theme. So that's that.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my 4. Wow.
Were they all your 4 too?
Truly, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, nice. That's sick. I didn't talk to you, so
we really did not.
My bad, dude, but that's kind of cool.
No, that's great. Davon, let's hear yours.
Well, actually, 3 are the same.
So, nice.
But I want to throw a wild card out there for MVP, man. I got to show Chris Paul some love because, dude, the Suns were dysfunctional for years, and then he gets there, and they have the third best record in the West. So it's crazy. I mean, wherever he goes, they win. So I'm just gonna show Chris Paul some love. I doubt he'll win MVP. I still think LeBron probably is the most valuable because you take him or off any team or put him on any team, and it's just it's LeBron James. So JC, Jordan Clarkson for sure. LaMelo Balls, he's getting it this year. And then most improved, I'm gonna go with Jeremy Grant from Detroit. I know they stink, but he's putting up a lot of numbers, and he took a big leap from being a role player last year to like a full blown
number one.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, number one guy, exactly, Julian. And also Jaylen Brown too. He really stepped up this season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
those would be my two guys.
Jalen and Julius for me, but I like Jalen too. He's career numbers.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And guys, it's time for Steve's segment. Name that player, name that guy. But I have one for you guys this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'm nervous to be on the other end.
He's in the Pacific Division. And that's Lakers, Clippers, Suns. You know that division.
Yeah.
Kings.
So, this man is averaging 25.5 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, and 4.3 assists per game.
You said 25 points?
Yeah, 25.5.
25, 3, and 4?
Yep.
Can I try? I'm probably wrong.
Oh, yeah, of course.
De'Aaron Fox?
Ooh, no, it's not him. That's
he probably has more assists.
That's a good one.
All right, let me ask you this. Is this player an all-star?
Yes, he is.
Paul George?
No, that's a good one, but no.
Should we try again?
Yeah, he plays tonight.
He plays tonight.
Against the LA team.
Devin Booker?
Ding, ding, ding. Yes, sir.
Did he make the all-star team, though?
Yeah, he replaced AD.
Oh, he did. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good. All right. Because I know people were mad about that.
Yeah.
Oh my gracious, they were.
No, that's a good one. He deserves
Cool. I guess you owe me a Canada Dry, dude. Steve.
Me? All right. No problem. I'll Venmo you $1.
Oh man, good show, guys.
Hey, thank you for joining us, everyone. We'll be back with some NFL, NBA, some MLB. But from now, have a great week, and thank you for watching us.